Hey, savages, what's good? Sunday morning, and today we are going to touch on heat-related deaths here in Arizona, and you know what it's going to be blamed on, right? But you know the deal you want to hit? Here you go.
Any arrows out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
Welcome in. Appreciate the stop as always. I appreciate you're going to spend a couple minutes of your Sunday with me, all right? But like I said, we are touching on heat-related deaths here in Arizona. And if you've ever been here or live here, you know it's hot as hell, right? We live right next to the sun. Reaches temperatures well above 100 degrees. Consistently stays there for months at a time. And not a lot of natural water resources per se, right? If you don't own a pool, pretty hard to find a place to cool off in the summer without having to hike for double-digit miles or drive for hours. You know what I mean? We have a massive outdoor workforce, everything from landscape, tree trimmers, construction, pest control, so on and so forth, but yet managed to keep our heat-related deaths to a minimum. We're talking about 250 annually compared to the tens of thousands of deaths that occur here in that same time span, right? A vast majority of that 250 total consists of elderly with pre-existing conditions and no ACs at the time of death, right? And so looking at these circumstances, it's being pushed off on man-made climate changes and warming in particular. And I can tell you from living here and working outside, it's not much warmer than normal. It may be getting warmer earlier in the season, but the sun goes down and all is well to the next day, right? But, while cold, it takes a much harder death toll on the elderly than heat does. I mean, statistics you can see for yourself. And I'm from Michigan. I've seen it firsthand. Again, these circumstances where the vast majority of these deaths had no AC at the time. Those same people screaming about climate changes want to lower energy production here in the U.S., make us more reliant on foreign energy, and, to move to a less plentiful, more expensive resource, right? Also, if California and Europe is any indicator of what the left has in store for the rest of us, right? The big green push by the WEF and, the lizards over in Davos. They also want to limit your ability to heat and cool your home, right? You got to lower your carbon footprints, give us more of your check, relinquish more of your freedoms, and we'll lower the world temperature by a degree. Right? So these same people that are telling you that, you shouldn't run your AC are telling you not having ACs are killing people, but it's because of climate changes. Let this shit sink in, man. I mean, it's always a clown show when it involves these people. And unfortunately, we are now reaping the repercussions of, for the first time in Arizona history, electing a Democrat governor who is busy diverting funds that could be helping these elderly people with the cost of energy and or AC installation to help illegals, whether that's housing, childcare, education, or building structures to house people as they're processed, and busy signing bills to protect blacks' hairstyle in the workplace. Right? Absolute clown show always when it involves these people, and you're only going to see more of it as the exodus continues from New York, Chicago, and California. These people come to our states and continue to vote for the policies they left. Real shit, and they are definitely easily propagandized into believing that the world's all gonna die soon, even though when those dates that have been called upon since the early 70s come and go, and they just continue to move the goalposts, they're still gonna buy into the fear porn, as again, those same people purchase what should be uninsurable and non-loan given properties on the coasts for millions of dollars. And the oceans are going to rise and we're all going to die. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Tell me to fuck off. Argue with me in the comments. But please, if you can, like, share, and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Smell you later.
My
Friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.